something that you find in no, cut. Good day, mama. Safe to take a step out. Yes, I'm in now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Pasqua. Um, Today's video is about 25 things that I wish I knew before I turned 25. This is such an unoriginal video. It is not creative at all, but I mean, why not? Like, this video will probably come out months after I've celebrated my birthday. I just wanted to talk about it because I feel like there's so many things, so many things that I wish I knew before I turned 25. That's for sure. So, yeah, yeah, it's um, it's so cool. I have a tiny note just to remember what I have to say because I'm new to this. So, yeah, I might forget a lot of my points. So, this is probably the third time I'm trying to make this video because I always feel super cringe, and especially when I go back and I watch the video. I'm looking at my background just to check if there's weird stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, this is super cringe because every time this is probably the third time I'm making this video because every time I make it and then I watch it, I'm trying to edit it. I'm like, this is too much. This is so cringe. But I told myself this is going to be the last time I'm trying. This is the last time I'm trying. This has to come out. And yeah, this has to be my very first video on YouTube. I mean, I've had a channel before. I did post a few videos before on that channel, but I gave up and but now I'm back again. And yeah, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun talking about these 25 things. So, like I said, I celebrated my birthday probably months ago. Like when the video would come out, would have passed like months ago. But yeah, I personally feel a lot of people don't see 25 as a great year. Like I think it reminds people that 25 means you're officially an adult. Like you are officially an adult. I mean, you've been an adult since you were 18 years old, but I feel like at 25, you've seen that world. You've seen that part of life where you're actually called out for some things. You have responsibilities. Some people have expectations from you. So, yeah, not many people look forward to 25 because it brings this realization, this makes you realize that you're no longer a kid. You're no longer a kid. And again, like it has five in the number. I mean, every year it's an added year, I know. But like it has five in the number. So it's like, oh shit, I'm in my mid 20s now. Like I'm in my mid 20s. Like the road is towards 30, you know? But I just don't feel bad about it. I mean, yeah, I'm older and all that, but I don't I think I feel great. Like I feel great. I feel great during 25 and having my past experiences behind me and now being able to work towards my future so that when I get 30, I can say, yeah, I am happy to be 30. I mean, it takes some kind of level of delusion, but I am happy to be 25, to be very honest. But today we're going to talk about 25 things that I wish I knew before I turned 25. 5. So let's get into it. So the first point is your limits are self-imposed. Do not let other people project their own limitations on you. And what do I mean by that? I feel a lot of people let other people's life dictate their own limitations. But if you work consistently on something and you have your goals are clear, and you know what your objective is, you're trying to achieve your objective, you cannot let any other person impose limits for you, because everything that you put your mind into becomes true. I can guarantee you that. Um you shouldn't let any other person project their own limits. Don't let other people tell you, oh, because they can't do something, then you don't know how to do that thing as well. That's absolutely that's not true. A lot of people, unfortunately, like dragging others down when they know that they can't achieve something. Maybe they're insecure about something, but they see that you're not insecure. So they're like, I mean, well, oh, it's so hard to do this. It's so hard to pass that exam. I don't think I can pass the exam. They don't think they can pass the exam, not you. So you should impose your own limits, and don't let any other person project theirs on you. Okay. So number 2 is time has immense potential. Something really, really important I noticed, turning 25, is that how we organize our time depends on a lot of things. How we organize our time can help us achieve our objectives, achieve our goals. 'Cause habits are something that we build day by day. We don't just wake up with habits. You have to impose those habits on yourself. When we look at 24 hours in a day, we always think, I personally, often I think that 24 hours are not is not just enough for me to do my job. Or I have to work, I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to do other hobbies, I have to work on my channel, I have to work on my social, I have to do thousands and thousands of things. But when I know I have a goal, I just work on how to balance it, and to balance the time to avoid burnout. So balancing my work time with my free time, it takes organization. And to organize my time, I actually realized that 24 hours are can be enough if you make them enough to do some things. It could be to study, it could be to also meet your friends, it could be to do your grocery, different things. But time has a very immense potential in helping you achieve your goals and to organize and manage your daily activities. So, number 3 is do not idolize others. It is very easy to think that maybe someone else is thinking about me, they're judging me in their head, or they're making comments, maybe laughing behind my back or talking about me. It's very important to forget about it. Just forget about it. Do not idolize them. Do not idolize anyone. Because we actually never know what another person is thinking or struggling with, their daily basis, what they're being through. So it doesn't it's more important to focus on your own path, your own life, and focus on what you would want in future than thinking what somebody else might be saying about you or talking about you. Why I call this point idolize is because we shouldn't put so much power onto other people. Because when we think about what others might say about us, it can be compared to idolization, because only competition between you and your past self. But there is only competition between you and your past self. Number four is everyone is human. And I know a lot of people forget this. Personally, I do forget this because it's like sometimes people do some things and you just ask yourself, is this person even human? Yes, they're human. Everyone, like I said earlier, everyone has their stories, their lives, their struggles. So don't idolize anyone, be it a celebrity, someone famous, but don't also lower someone else below you, and don't undervalue people. Because, like I said, everyone has their struggles, everyone has their problems. Number five is if you don't change, nothing is going to change. So there is no particular time where it's gonna come up, maybe like an illumination or an apparition of an angel or something that tells you, darling, it's time, I'm gonna save you, it's everything is gonna be fine. No, no. If you don't like something, if you don't like how something is going, it's not gonna change until you change. That is just reality. If you don't choose to change it, it means that you're okay with it. You're used to it. You're fine with it. And it can keep going on. It can keep on going as it has been going. But if you really want something to actually change, you have to be the first person to take that step. You don't like where you live, you don't like how your life is going, you have to change something, because if something has been going on the same way for a while, it means it's a pattern. You have to break the pattern, understand what triggers it, how you could stop it, and then break it. And I think I should have kept this as the last, maybe, but it's okay, it's okay. Number six is still under number five. You have to save yourself. Like I said before, if you don't change something, it's not gonna change. It's gonna remain the same. It's gonna keep going on. You don't have to wait. Don't wait for your family. Don't wait for your friends. Don't wait for your partner. You have to save yourself first. Save yourself, change the situation, break the pattern, and then live on with your life. So, number seven is you still feel young and uncertain at 25. God, I like. So, when I was smaller, I used to think that 25-year-olds were old. Uh, Now that I'm 25, we're still young. We're still the same people we were. Yeah, we're now seeing new things, different things are happening to us, we're having our experiences, good and bad experiences, but we're still young at heart. Like, I wish I knew this when I was a teenager, honestly speaking. But I still, like I said from the beginning of the video, I feel great. Actually, I actually feel good. Like, I think this is my time, honestly speaking. Number eight says time moves faster than you think. Yeah, just like when we were 16, 15, we couldn't imagine ourselves being 20, 25. That's the same way how, as we are now, we can't imagine how we'll be in the next 10 years, right? So yeah, time moves faster. So everything that you'd like to achieve, if you want to take a trip, take that trip. Take a class, take a dancing class, take that dancing class. If you want to learn how to cook, learn how to cook. There's so many ways to do that. Time just does not stop for anyone. You can you can only manage it. You can only manage it by organizing yourself, but it doesn't stop for anyone. Number nine, invest in high quality over high quantity. And this, I think I can apply this in every single part of my life. And I feel you should too. It is better to have fewer things that would last and are durable, they're high quality, than having a ton of things that you're just going to throw away in the next 3, 5 months. So, like I said before, investing in quantity over quality can also apply in different parts of our lives, which also includes like relationships, our relationships that we have with our friends, for example. Um, I honestly believe that having fewer friends, but friends of quality, it just helps the person much more than having a lot of people around that aren't really there for you. They just drain your energy for free. For free. Like, that's crazy. Number 10, spoil yourself without guilt. Yes. If you work, you've had a very long week, you want to spoil yourself, do that. Spoil yourself and don't feel guilty that you're spoiling yourself, because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? Don't be worried about about people that judge how you spend your own money. Doesn't don't worry about it. Spoil yourself. I'm telling you, you can do it. 11, not everyone has your best interests at heart. And I had to learn this in a weird way. But even people that are perfectly nice to you, smiley with you, they do some favors to you, they're always there around. Um, they might be there because they have they might have like a particular goal. Like a lot of people pleasing always starts with being nice, doing favors, always being around. But deep down, it comes from a very big sense of insecurity. Okay. And sometimes when or insecurity, it could be insecurity, it could be envy, it could be jealousy. And sometimes when that emotion becomes negative, becomes it becomes dangerous, unfortunately. This is actually a very good topic. I would probably talk about it in another video, that's for sure. That's for sure. Number 12 is it is entirely okay to lose friends. I mean, we're growing. I mean, this is the age where people get married, they have kids, they move abroad. So it is very normal. I think it's normal, and I think it's somewhat inevitable to lose a few friends. I'm not saying we will, but it is it is very, very possible. And number 13, appearances alter how people treat you. The world out there is very, very superficial, and looking put together or carrying yourself in a certain way will definitely change the way people interact with you. So I would say always look put together, and even when you don't feel confident and maybe you're pretty insecure about the place, the environment you find yourself in, just try as much as possible to still carry yourself and give a very strong, confident look. Yeah. Number 14, be selective about whose advice you take. I have a rule for myself which says that I would never take advice from someone I wouldn't want to be. Okay. So, because when you have someone who doesn't have their life put together, I mean, I don't have my life under control, but I'm a very ambitious person. So when I see someone who is not ambitious, doesn't really care about what could come off with life or how things could go with him, I don't usually listen to their advice. I just stick it in. Okay, I process it as a feedback, but I just almost always end up throwing it one side because You are not where I want to be. You're not acting like you want to be where I would want to be. So, therefore, I don't want to be you. Therefore, your advice, it's unsolicited and quite frankly might not even help in any way because how you see it is not how I would see it or how I see it. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty strict. It's not always like that, obviously, and it also depends on the topic, the situation, but most times it's like that. Most times it's like that. Number 15, release what you cannot control. So once something has happened, always remember that it has happened. Be say it don't happen. Sorry. It don't happen. Be say it don't happen. You can't do anything about it. You could have worked on it before, but it has happened. So therefore, don't think about your past and think about your future. How are you going to fix it, solve it, mitigate it if possible? You need to stop wasting your mental energy or stressing about the past, stressing about something that it's gone. It's gone. And focus on your future. So, number 16, authenticity is magnetic. I am myself. This is me. This is the full me. And this is everything that I have to offer. So, I am free because I don't have to hide myself. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to change my ways. I don't have to think in a different way. I am me. And if you don't like it, then that is okay because I am me. I don't need to pretend to be somebody else for you to like me. You're you, you're authentic, you're genuine. It gives space for the right people, the people that are like you, possibly, or that like your energy. It gives space for them to finally come towards you and be attracted to you. So, number 17, steer clear of people pleasers. Okay, so people pleasing is a form of manipulation. It might come off as strange hearing that from me right now, but oh my god, there was a bee. There was a bee and I was just looking at it and he left and I'm like, yeah, you better leave. Anyway, so excessive people pleasing is a form of manipulation because you're trying to do everything that that person would like just so you could get something out of them. So I know it's strange to hear, like I was saying, it's strange to hear because people pleasing is seen as people pleasers are seen as people that are so insecure, people to pity basically. But I don't think it's like that. Um because they do still think of ways to make you feel comfortable around them so that they can get your attention and most times even your love. The problem comes when you don't give them that love, that attention. And I'm not an expert. These are just points that I've experienced or things that I wish I knew before I was 25. So I don't have science backed facts to say this, but yeah, I think they're manipulators and I don't advise you to have people pleasers around you at all. Number 18, align with people who match your energy. So surround yourself with people, with friends, loved ones who share your core values, your principles, your work ethic, your ambitions, and they try to elevate you. Okay. Of course, this has to be reciprocal, but always have always try to align your energy with the right people and don't waste time with the ones that are not uplifting you. Number 19 for this is mainly for people that have already gotten to 25. Acknowledge how far you have come. We feel sad because, oh, we're 25, we're not gonna have the energy that we had. We're not gonna wait. Acknowledge where you've gotten, acknowledge where you are right now. You Every single thing that you've done, your experiences, you need to assimilate them, process them, and be grateful for the ones that have happened, that went well, and learn from the bad experiences so that so that they don't repeat again. You have to reflect on your growth, practice daily gratitude, and but most importantly, protect your peace. Protecting your peace is key. That is it. Number 20, experience beats having a rigid purpose. When you have different experiences, you realize more about things that you like and you don't like, things that you would want to repeat and things that you wouldn't want to repeat. In that case, you could also find your real purpose. Okay, because the purpose comes to you. It's not written per se, it comes to you with time. Okay, an example could be I studied political science, but I'm not doing anything that concerns political science. If I had taken that path of becoming a political scientist or becoming a diplomat, I might not have liked it because doing other while studying, I did other experiences. I had other experiences in different areas, and now I discovered my passion is in something else that has nothing to do with political science. So this is a very great point. Have your experiences and find what is for you and what is not. Number 21, discipline outlasts raw talent. It is great to have a talent. It is great that you discovered something that you know how to do very well. It is your thing and you do that. But discipline is still the secret ingredient to everything because when you add discipline to your raw talent, you become a master at that. It is no longer just a skill that you have naturally, but you refine that skill and you become a master. Number 22, how people treat you reflects their internal state. When someone gives you an attitude or they treat you poorly, it is almost like a projection of their own bad day or internal struggles. um Maybe you're at the bus stop, you're waiting for the bus comes up, you go into the bus and then you meet the driver. Just greet the driver. The driver doesn't greet you back. He's just looking at you like, your day was good though, because you woke up with a smile, you're good. The problem is the driver. Okay, so, how people treat you reflects their internal state. Because he didn't greet you doesn't mean you're wrong or you're bad or whatever, or that the day wasn't good. The day was great for you. He didn't want to reply. It means his day wasn't great. So, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. That's just it. So, that's a summary of number 22 because this happened recently actually. Um, so I just had to add that because a lot of people might forget, like, they might see it as a reflection of their worth, but it's not. Okay, it's not at all. So number 23, accept that many adult relationships are transactional. Most times, people connect based on something, based maybe on your value, maybe your network, your social media following as well. I've seen, but it's true. Adult relationships are transactional. Okay, we're no longer kids. Number 24, real happiness is found in tiny moments. Because happiness is not a constant state. Okay, you can have like a period of happiness, but real happiness is lived in really tiny moments. Because, like, for example, if you know you like a cup of coffee with caramel in it, then you should get that in the morning. Just get it in the morning if that's going to contribute to making your day better, and it's a tiny moment of happiness. So you should add it to your daily routine. So number 25, do not make your life conditional on milestones. And I think this I think this is good as the last point because it's something I can relate to personally. I mean, I can relate to all of them, but I can relate to this a lot more because I always told myself, oh, once I make so amount a month, then I can do something. Oh, once I have this, then I can do that. Don't do that. It's not conditional. Um, your life is not conditional on milestones. Okay, it is not something you shouldn't pause some things just because you're trying to get somewhere. No, you want to travel, you want to leave the state, save budget, and once you can, you leave the state. Don't wait till you have that career, or you have that body, or you have that bank account balance. Just do it. I personally still struggle with that. I personally still struggle with that, but it's something I'm working on. And I honestly wish I knew that before I was 25 so that I didn't have to reach 25 and still struggle with it. But yeah, trauma and past experiences don't fully go away. You can only learn how to manage them, how to live with them, but most importantly, how to overcome them. Okay, so yes, we did it. 25 things I wish I knew before I was 25. I mean, it's been good, great to write and talk about it here. For those who don't know, my name is Pasqua again, and you're very much welcome to my channel. And hope you like this video, and I would ask you to comment your best point or things that you would add to this list and let me know. So, yeah, thank you.